It's a hard not life for us. It's a hard not life for us. Uh, so, you mean what was going on? Basically, I was trying to understand. So, you think that somebody was bullying you?
They are.
So, how did it all start out?
It's about religion
Oh, no,
and my
that
race.
ain't cool. They're making fun of what? Your beliefs or what?
My religion, because I'm Indian or Nepali. That's why. Bro, they tracked me down and slapped me, bro.
Who?
Like, like they got in their, like they hit me right, and I left, and they got in their car and came, like they chased me and just got the car and started running after me.
Why are they petty like that?
That's what I'm trying to say. Like he built, like he's done wrestling before, right? I haven't done wrestling, so I don't know any moves, and I don't know how to like fight and shit. And he just wanna do it, but
Wait,
I don't care.
so you tell me your bully was arrested?
No, he's a wrestler.
Oh, a wrestler. Oh, my bad.
He wrestled before.
Ah, well, why they start? Wait, so how did let me see if I can understand this correctly. How did the conversation start? Like he just came up to you, he was like,
And no, it's that too. And so he has like a bunch of pictures and like the memes. Like he has my birthday pictures and all that.
"Got your
And
birthday
he
picture."
airdropped, yeah, and like my birthday picture, and he made it into something else. He photoshopped it, and he airdropped it in school. And then I said, "Stop it." Then he was like, "What you gonna do about it?" Then he was like, "I'm gonna fight you." For no reason, just because I said stop. Because like, bro, like he's airdropping pictures of me for no reason.
Wait, so
And I don't like that.
my understanding, he got bored and he started photoshopping and all that. But then, so
Then he
you asked
started
him to stop,
airdropping.
and then he was like, "Oh, we're gonna fight." Is that what he said?
Yeah,
As his response when you told him to stop, airdropping the
yeah,
photo.
yep. That's his response.
Bro, why do people be like that? I mean,
And like he knows how to do it too. Though, like he's done wrestling in middle school, and he knows how to he knows the moves.
yeah.
He knows the skills. I don't know anything.
Well, so I guess the first thing is, sounds like you got to be in with somebody because there's a numbers game where you get more people on your team and he tries to come up on you. I mean, that's the first thing that comes to my mind. Uh, there's a what's it called? There's a Cuban saying whenever something goes down, or well, they particularly say business, but I think it applies to more than just business. But they say whenever something goes down, you got to be in groups of at least three. Like for them, three is some kind of like their minimum standard or number that they had. That was one thing that was taught to me. Uh, but did was there a reason why he picked you out of everybody else, or
Because I'm
just
Indian.
randomly?
Because I'm Indian.
Well, wait a second. Aren't you technically your family's from Nepal, right?
Yeah.
So, or are they Indian by heritage? Because of
Bhutan.
all right, from Bhutan then. All right. So then, that's the first thing. Uh, and then did he go and start trying to fight you?
And the thing is, other people that go to the soccer courts, the other people that go to soccer,
Yeah.
you wanna know what they do?
What?
They make rumors about me so we can get into the fight. They make fake rumors about me saying I said stuff to him.
All right. Well, before we get into that, because I want to kind of understand first this first guy who. So this is the guy who started it all, right?
Eric.
Well, he started like all that the bullying. Like I'm trying to understand. Was he the one who started it all?
Yep. He
All right.
started posting pictures of me.
All right. then so he was spreading the rumors, and then the other people started coming up with their own things, or he was coming up with rumors to tell them.
No, like his people, all the people that go to courts make rumors about me cussing at him.
Oh, so people came up with their own rumors because of what he said or his actions, if I understand it correctly.
So we go there, we play right. Then like that motherfucker be doing drugs and weed and shit. He get high, then pick some people. Like he likes to make other people's life miserable. Look at that shit. Sorry, Alex.
So he's been picking a bunch of people.
Well, I mean, I'm the first one because he's known me since like elementary.
Yeah. Hmm.
Mm-hmm.
Well, so okay, so y'all know each other since elementary. I get. Okay. Um. I mean, does he come up to you, or y'all just because y'all are in close proximity to each other, he starts doing that? Like,
Mm-hmm.
all right. Now, does he does he start all this when y'all are at soccer, or does this also go start in school?
In school, he just says a joke.
All right. So, why was he trying to make fun of your your beliefs? Just because? I mean, like, are you able to give
Mm-hmm.
an example of what kind of stuff he's saying, and you can kind of work contradict what he's saying? Because whenever these people start making up their own beliefs, they always kind of act like a hypocrite usually.
Yeah,
Or
like I don't know, it's just too much.
uh, you got any friends or anybody who's on your side?
Mm-mm. Barely nobody.
Hmm. See, that's the thing. Now we got to go get you. What's the word? Is he by himself trying to bully you, or is he with people?
But he starts everything.
Because I'm trying to think. Because when I was back when I was in school getting bullied, my stuff kind of happened at a few different times. Like I had some stuff in middle school. I don't know if I had anything. Actually, yeah, I had a little bit in middle school and high school. Now I think about it, because let me see. I'm trying to remember trying to remember off the top of my head. I'm gonna have to get back to you on that. But um, was so he started doing the Photoshop stuff. Then he started making fun of your beliefs.
Mm-hmm.
Then you told him to stop,
Mm-hmm.
and then he was threatening to fight you. And then was he physically attacking you or what? Because you said he was
Yeah,
chasing you.
physically attacking me.
All right, so they were trying to what, like beat you or jump you or so they were, I guess, chasing you. Well, you were leaving the soccer field, right? And then they started chasing after you.
Yep.
All right, and then they hopped into a car and they drove after you.
Yes.
All right, and then what happened? So you said they got out of the car and then they started chasing you. Did they catch up with
Slapped
you,
me.
or you got home, or what?
I just gave up because I'm just done with life.
Hmm. All right. So, well, I got a few different ideas that comes to mind. First idea that I can think of is the what I call the power by numbers. Because in my experience, when I was getting bullied, I was by myself, and then what I found best is to get as many people as you can on your team. And there's also in that that rule of having at least three people. Um,
Mm-hmm.
and that pretty much came to me only when I was in high school. I had, let me see, I had basically some people who kind of knew me, from back in middle school and elementary school who were kind of on my side, but they were sort of like midway. And then I had friends that we were closer, and we pretty much would stand up for one each other. And my tactic was I would be like having groups of friends from different groups. So if
Bro,
basically
trust me,
if
I,
one,
I have no friends. I have no friends that would help me.
well, see, that's the thing, you got to go. It's what did I call it? I call it a process because it's not easy to get a bunch of new friends, but usually it's like you get enough contacts. Let me see, because I had a few different groups. Because I had one group that was like culturally groups, so people who had similar cultures or like similar backgrounds to what I had. Then
Mm-hmm.
I had then I was in a group of friends that were kind of into more like technology stuff or like gaming.
But the
And
thing is, like, I have like,
like because I'm trying to think of a few
uh,
different things. Do y'all have do you have church friends who go to your school?
yep,
All right, are y'all? I mean, how good of friends are you all? Kind of like you just know each other, or is it?
yeah, we've been friends since childhood.
All right, so I'm thinking that's one possible group because usually people from church usually have a strong uh what do you call it? Strong brotherhood is what I one way I know of a name to call it. Um, so that's one way I can think of it. Uh, let's see. That's the first thing that comes to mind. Are you friends with other like people who have similar backgrounds that you have? Maybe trying to think because we had way in my school I had friends, for example, like I know Russian, so I had some Russian friends, not many. Then I had what I call the international friend group, so people who are basically have international families, and we basically talk about our own experience living with our international family, or that's kind of what we did. So that's like another group. And then let me think what else we had, because I also had technology, like that technology group, and then we had a group that was into like it kind of depends on interests, so your interest group. So like I had there was an anime group, and then there was a technology group slash gaming group. Then I had that group of people who knew me from my elementary slash middle school. Who else did I have? Because I'm trying to remember. And then I don't know. I kind of had like the way I'm thinking about is friends through interest or friends through close contact or maybe like a. So the idea behind it is that you have some kind of group of people who are there to hmm, prop you up, I guess. Then the next step, and I don't know how effective this would be with your family, is to get your basically let your parents or family be aware of what's going on. That seems to help. Um, I don't know. I'm thinking about a few different ideas in my mind, but I think the friend thing tends to help a lot. So if the friend thing doesn't work, if you explore all options that are available in that, typically then the next step is to involve family. And if family doesn't help, then you
I don't want. I don't.
you, you don't want to have family involved.
Nope.
Nope. All right, I got you there. So I'm thinking friends is probably going to be a good option. Another thing
I
that
have
comes to
no.
mind.
I have like. I have no friends that would help me. I'm alone.
Hmm. See what kind. You don't have anybody
I
like
got
even
no.
at your church who would come up to defend you, be like, "Hey, why are you messing with my
No.
what do you call it? My church brother."
He goes to the same church as I do, like youth groups.
Hmm.
And also, I have no relatives here. So,
All right, so I'm just.
hi, hi.
Huh?
Look at your Discord. Look at your Discord.
All right, let me check Discord right quick. All right, so I saw some of the stuff here. So let's see here. Bullying. All right. They were slapping your face? What?
Yes, they caught me and slapped and punched.
And then got hanged up by the fence. They pick you up and then they hung you on the fence?
Yep.
Oh, it's crazy.
My past life was so much better just gaming. I should never quit gaming, bro. I'm a fucking PC.
Hmm. Wait, so you're saying that you don't have other family around you?
Yep. I should, like, I started going into more activities, and that's why I'm here.
What about your cousins? Like, don't you have what's his name? Yabraj? Or Yabraj, I
That
think is his name.
he lives in New York.
Oh, in New York. Ah, that's really far. I thought you
Yeah,
said you had other
other people
cousins as
live.
well.
Them they've been. Everybody moved. Everybody gone. Everybody dead.
All right. What about the family you said that lives in Kentucky?
They still do live there. So you see the one where it said I can help in Discord. Read below that.
Yeah.
Ty,
It's hard. Yeah.
you see, yeah, that's why I can't be enjoy life no more.
Hmm.
Like I'm just waiting until I turn 18 so I can do something.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Let me think of a few options. So is that them people? Are they uh? Come on.
He's fucking Burmese.
Did they burned you?
No, they're Burmese.
Who? They?
Yeah, him, Eric.
Hmm. Let me see what can be done. Oh, Myanmar. Okay, I was wondering what that was for a second. Burma. Yeah. Um. Hmm. Let's see what a few different options are. So you don't have close family around you. Don't want to involve your direct family. Um. What about? Do you have like maybe like an uncle or somebody semi close, or are they all kind of far
Mm-hmm.
away?
Far away.
All right. So I'm thinking a few different things. I mean, what do you think about the church idea? Or like, usually there's people there. Let me think some other options. Oh, what about neighbors? Like, or maybe kids in the neighborhood. Does anybody come to mind maybe from that?
Say again?
Like, do you have maybe neighbors or people in your neighborhood who would be
No.
friendly? No. Hmm. Yeah, that's one thing I've noticed a lot nowadays. It seems to be like my dad's generation. Everybody went outside and they were friends with like each other in the neighborhood. But like nowadays, nobody really goes outside and nobody's really friendly.
Mm-hmm.
That's what I
Yeah.
find weird.
Mine is just loud.
Let's see here. A few other options that comes to mind. Um, Dang, because I know if I was there, I would definitely be helping you out. But I'm trying to think what short-term solutions there are. Let's see here. All right, what was I looking for? Well, a few things comes to mind. So, when did you say your family was planning on moving to Kentucky? Or did they make official plans? Or
Summer.
next summer?
Summer. Yep.
So next summer. So okay, so you still got the whole rest of the school year. Oh, there we go. Hello, hello. Um, let's see. I'm gonna have to come up with a few different solutions.
Bro, I wish.
Yeah, I'm just thinking because if if I was there, Dragon was there.
I
It's gonna.
definitely.
I know.
Bro, they're like 50 years old. Their ass would get beat.
What's that?
They're 15. Their ass would get beat
Oh, I know.
by you and Dragon.
Oh, I know.
Rooster would be praying. Rooster would be praying.
Rooster would be praying. Oh man, Rooster would be praying.
I'm trying to enjoy life, but they're trying to make it. They're trying to fucking.
Oh, yeah, I know. I've had God, how many experience? I can think of at least 3 or 4 different waves of bullying that I've had throughout. Cause dang, cause I remember my first 2 years of high school. Cause I don't know if you remember, I was telling you I was into that one girl,
Yeah.
and then I was getting,
Mm-hmm.
I was getting bullied by everybody because I was into that girl back in high school.
But yeah.
And then what was it like? I remember, I think it was weird because I know like the high school year ended, and she like moved to a different part of the city or whatever, and because I know I was kind of depressed because I was like didn't know what to do at that point, and then I think what changed my focus was like finally I was kind of into like the idea of I need to go find somebody else, and I don't know, somehow that everything kind of changed, and I kind of like remember leaving a bunch of friends, making new friends as much as I could, or like classmates in class, trying to get in touch with somebody, finding people through Facebook. Um, Now I'm thinking back at it, I probably should have done more on that, but because I was so young, I wasn't uh as proactive, I guess. Um, but I find that probably it's just natural. Uh, yeah, because the only the other options I can think of is trying to get like school to help, basically, but that can kind of go. Sometimes that can go sideways. Dang, I wonder if. Let me see. Maybe is Dragon online? I want to see if he might. He might be able to share some advice.
Why is this not working? Fuck.
What's not working?
Hold up, Ty. I'll call you back in a minute.
All right.
I gotta go charge my AirPods.
All right. Cool. Cool.
Cause
Yeah, we'll catch up.
okay.
But yeah, guys. For those of you watching the video, what would you do in UMAIN situation? What do you think can be done to change up the bullying that UMAIN's going through? Maybe you all have recommendations, or maybe you all know of somebody who has gone through a similar experience. Um, but yeah, my Dragon is online. Cool. But yeah, guys, if you haven't already, subscribe, like this video, um, and share your recommendations or advice, what you think could be done to resolve this matter. But yeah, guys, thank you all so much for watching. This has been another episode of the ThyCompany